Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-Pack Screen Protector Plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Extraordinary security breach as Ministry of Defense staff lose 269 phones in 2 months. More than 260 Ministry of Defense, MODI, phones have gone missing in just 2 months, in what has been described as an extraordinary breach of security. In total, 269 phones were recorded as misplaced, lost or stolen between January 1 and February 27, more than in 2023 and 2024 combined 252. The figures were revealed in response to a parliamentary question by Shadow Defense Secretary James Cartledge. He told The Express, "It is extraordinary to see an almost tenfold increase in the rate of phone loss or theft at the MODI since the election, with a staggering 145 phones unaccounted for in February alone compared to 19 in July. We need a clear explanation from ministers and a plan to get this figure back down." Read more historic gallantry medals at risk of leaving the UK permanently defense. The MODI now faces demands for answers on whether any sensitive information has fallen into the wrong hands. Shadow Armed Forces Minister Mark Francois said, "At a time when Russian espionage activities against the UK are clearly increasing, the news that large numbers of MODI phones and presumably the data on them are routinely being lost is really pretty concerning. Of all departments, the MODI should appreciate the importance of security so clearly they need to tighten up in this area, as a matter of urgency. It is understood MODI phones have robust security measures in place to prevent data being accessed. Don't miss new fearsome Gurkha regiment could send soldiers to Ukraine in boost to UK Army. UK Army £17 and 2p M adverts plan to boost troop numbers as recruitment crisis bites defense. RAF fighter jets could be placed in airports across Europe amid Russia concerns RAF. We use your sign-up to provide content in ways you've consented to and to improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our understanding. You can unsubscribe at any time. Read our privacy policy." Armed Forces Minister Luke Pollard said the figures for January and February are high due to 2 incidents being reported by one part of defense regarding the mustering of assets. He did not elaborate further on the incidents, but said it appears likely that the cause is poor accounting. The discrepancy came to light following the strengthening of mobile device accounting processes within that organization, which will ensure improved record keeping and improve utilization of these devices in future, with associated costs and wastage minimized, he said. The Daily Express understands a large number of the mobile phones noted as missing in January and February were due for disposal as a result of being obsolete. Mr. Pollard added not all of the incidents have resulted in actual losses or thefts, with some of the reporting including occasions where devices couldn't be accounted for, so were noted, but later found. The Ministry of Defense takes the security of its devices seriously and requires all losses and thefts to be reported, the minister said. Whilst we have seen significant improvements around laptops, due to the accounting errors in relation to phones, we have not seen similar improvements in this area at this time. Liberal Democrats' defense spokesperson Helen Maguire said the revelation is deeply concerning, warning it should raise red flags about potential breaches of the UK's national security. The MP for Epsom and Ewell told The Express, "There's a serious risk that crucial data could now fall into the wrong hands." The MODI says the rise was caused by poor accounting, raising more worrying questions about the effectiveness of the department's auditing processes. The Liberal Democrats called for the MODI to explain how hundreds of devices were lost last year, without reply. "I hope now the department responds with transparency to our demand for answers." The data covers from when Labour entered Number 10, July 5, 2024, to February 27, and also includes computers, USBs, and laptops. During this period, 11 computers, 13 USBs, 356 phones, and 62 laptops have been reported as misplaced or stolen. Aside from January and February, October was the highest month for reported missing phones, 37. Retired Royal Navy Commodore Steve Prest said, "I strongly suspect that MOD is correct when it says that most of these are accounting errors, where the system has lost track of who has which phone, rather than them being lost or stolen per se. Improvements need to be made so that we can know how big the problem really is, but, and this is an important point, how much resource defense people's time and taxpayers' money do we think should be spent on accounting for mobile phones? How much is it worth before it becomes disproportionate to the actual security risks involved?" And MOD spokesperson said, "We take the security of defense assets extremely seriously and have robust policies and procedures to prevent losses and thefts. If any assets are reported lost or missing due to suspected criminal activity, we take the necessary steps to investigate, prosecute, and recover the items."